answering your questions about retirement. It's Money Talk with Michael Eastham.
Our home insurance jumped. How should we balance higher deductibles, self-insuring, and cash reserves?
Managing insurance costs definitely forces retirees to rethink their budgets, but there are a few things that you can do to ensure that you aren't skimping on the coverage, but you're still protected in the event that you have some sort of a circumstances that causes you to tap into your insurance. Of course, the premiums continue to go through the roof, so that can make it a little challenging on a year-to-year basis. But some things you can do are basically raise the deductible to lower the premium. That's one thing that you can do. You can make sure that you hold enough cash to handle the deductible and maybe a bit of a buffer in case there is a situation that you need to address. And then, of course, what I recommend is every year shop carriers. Unfortunately, there's no loyalty with insurance companies and residents these days. So make sure that you have a broker that you trust, or you like to do that research. Maybe you do the work yourself to shop carriers. Make sure that you're getting the best deal. But if you have other coverages, like maybe you have an umbrella policy or auto coverage, and you're trying to bundle those together, you can certainly get some benefits. The one thing I don't recommend is, the reason I say this is because I've had situations where you pay off your mortgage and now you're thinking, hey, I don't need to have insurance coverage anymore. I don't have to pay those big premiums. Well, I don't think that's a wise idea either, because you buy insurance for the situation that you never think is going to happen to you. So you've got to make sure that you've got protection in the event that one of those catastrophic events, especially here in Florida, we've got hurricanes. You've got to make sure that you're covered for that. But just a couple of pointers there that can help you consider the type of insurance, the way that you're using it. And as I mentioned, if you've got bundled coverage, it does make sense to speak to a professional who specializes in property and casualty insurance. Maybe it's a broker that you know or somewhere online that can look at all your needs, evaluate them, and figure out what's the best coverages for you in your particular situation. Hope that helps. Give this a thumbs up and certainly share it with a friend who's nearing retirement. And then also subscribe so that you don't miss another episode of Money Talk. Thanks so much.